Yes, we're back. We're back for another, hopefully, fun Friday. And this, my first look at Prison Architect. I've got no idea what I'm supposed to be doing, which is normal. And I've literally just fired up the game. Okay, I'm guessing they're the prisoners. There's a guy there with a priest. Okay, so hi there, Steve here, and welcome to Prison Architect. And my first look at Prison Architect. So he's going to have to wait for a second. Grab that prison uniform and let's go. And yeah, that phone wouldn't stop ringing, so let's answer it, shall we? This is a tough one, okay? There's a prisoner incarcerated at the facility who's been convicted of a double murder and sentenced to death. Nice. That's where we come in. We've been contracted to construct an execution chamber in time for the guy's big day. Oh, lovely. This is where I want the new facility to be built, okay? First step with any project like this is to construct the building itself with enough space inside to fit an execution room and a holding cell. Let's get started. Construct a new building here. We'll also need an entrance to the new execution facility. Build a large jail door in the south wall. Okay. Quick build. Copy and paste existing parts of your prison. All that. Foundations then. Building brick. So objects. Hang on. Oh, he's coming corny again. Your workmen are responsible for the construction of buildings. Okay. They'll collect the steel and concrete from this storeroom and take it to the construction site. They'll use those raw materials to build the foundations and framework of your new building. This is the slowest part of construction, so you should plan ahead when building new facilities. While we wait, take a look around. Use WS and D or the arrow keys to move around, and use a mouse wheel to zoom in and out. So, we also, oh god, no, how do I, can I reverse that? Yeah. So I don't want to... Right, so they finished that then. Okay, inside the building I want a cell and execution room. Do you now? Partition a space by constructing some brick walls. How do I know? Oh, okay, it's telling me where to put them. Okay. So brick wall. I'm guessing now the workers will come back. Yes, they're here to come. Oh, that's quite cool. Door opens. So what have we got then? We've got the yard down there. This is all cells, I'm guessing. Yeah, these are cells. Not very happy people wandering around there. The showers, don't drop the soap in there. More cells. Canteen. What the hell's that? A power station. Kitchen. More showers and more cells around here. Okay. So where's the offices? Where do I see the offices? Oh, up here. Chief, Warden's office, Foreman's office. Okay. Is there an entrance and exit? Oh, deliveries come in there. Okay. Now add large L doors to those dividing walls. You can rotate an object before placement by clicking the middle mouse button or press R. Okay. So objects was there, wouldn't it? Let's zoom in a bit. Large L doors. One there. One there. Okay. I'll wait for our shirkers to come up. Here they come. With he's pretty clever, carrying a door that big. Blimey, I can zoom in quite a way. That's looking good. We now need to designate rooms within those spaces. Designate a cell in a smaller area where our condemned inmate will live. Nice. Then designate the execution room itself in the larger area. So rooms, cell. So that's a cell. And execution room. Why do they need such a big room? There we go. Those new rooms have requirements before they can become functional. The cell needs a bed and a toilet. The execution room requires an electric chair. Okay, so objects. Bed. Place there. Toilet. Place there. Round the wrong way. And click to cancel. We don't want the toilet. There we go. Why has the bed failed? The bed again. There we go. So that's got to wait now, I'm guessing, for these to work. An electric chair goes in there. Okay, so he's coming with a bed. Plunks it down. Again, he's got a bed. Someone else is coming with a toilet, I'm guessing. He's got a box. He's a happy worker. He's got the electric chair. I've got the toilet facing the wrong way. Should it? Failed toilet. Should the toilet be on the other wall then? Should it be on the outside wall? That? Maybe? They're not coming with it. That's what we've done wrong. Let's do a toilet and cell. Why isn't that working then? Basic human right requires water connection. Ah, have I got a water connection here then? So surely I've got to have a water connection. And I'm guessing it need electric to here. Oh no, he's bringing the toilet. It just took him a while. There we go. Alright, he's calling me again. That's the essentials taken care of, but there are still a few improvements you could make. It's up to you though. These aren't strictly required. It depends on how much you care about your prisoners and their environment. The cell itself could be improved with an outward facing window and a small bookshelf. And the facility would look better with a higher quality floor material like wooden floorboards or mosaic tiles. Outside you could have some lighting and a paved pathway if you think it needs it. Well, the pathway, I'd certainly think it needs it. To the yard. Oh, hello. Is this our convicted man? This is the man in question, Edward Romsey, a teacher once, would you believe? It's not our place to decide if he deserves this. The law made that decision, and we're just here to do a job. Once you're satisfied the facility is ready, you can begin the prisoner transfer to his new cell. Simply click on the Polaroid in his cell to initiate the transfer. Okay, So let's go back, see if we want a pathway really, don't we, to that facility so they can get into it. So we could do a path. Have these got pathways though? Not really. He's going to be executed. Why would you want to give him a window and stuff? We wouldn't, would we? So let's click on his Polaroid. Okay, so he's being escorted. Don't shed one tear for this guy. He's a stone cold killer, guilty as charged. He even confessed. Do you want to hear his description of what he did? It's juicy stuff. It was around 11 PM. The lights were already on. I knew she was home. Okay, have we got to watch this? I knew I'd catch you two here. Oh, okay. Well, that's why he gets a death sentence then, I suppose. So I'm guessing he got caught. Clear as day if you ask me. He deserves every volt he's going to get. All men deserve forgiveness, even him. Are you sure in yourself that you can deal with such final judgment? Well, yeah, I suppose it's not, but as he went there with a loaded gun, knowing he'd find them together, that's double premeditated murder. He's done nothing but cooperate with the authorities. This state is making an example of him. If he committed his crime 100 miles north, he'd be looking at life imprisonment instead. How is that justice? Do you want a guy like this running free? I'll sleep just fine at night when I know he's gone. Okay, so he's on his way. Good work so far. However, there is one problem. The execution room isn't functioning yet because it doesn't have any power. We need to connect it to electric supply. Okay, well, there also wasn't any water in the... We now view the prison in utilities mode, which shows us the electrical wiring layout for the entire prison. Each building in the prison is connected to the power grid by these thick underground electric cables. Okay, the power is provided to the prison by this substation, which draws electricity from the national grid. Okay. As you can see, this entire wing of prison cells is without power. All the lights are out. To fix this problem, we first need to switch into utilities mode to understand why the lights are without power. Because the power is only going to there. The nearest electrical cables are too far away. Our engineers can't complete the wiring for this area. Okay. Extend the electrical cables nearby to cover this wing of the prison. Right, so we've got to go into utilities mode, like that. Electrical cable. I guess I'm going to need to get power to this place, aren't I? Right, there we go. So he should come in and get power to that then. Hopefully. Might take them a while. Connect the rooms to electric supply. Yeah. Is that one here going to be close enough though? That's the question. Cash flow is going down, so you've got the cash flow at the top, handily hidden by my banner. I can see I can move my header down slightly. Oh god, bear with me. Oh, there we go. Right, so I should connect the power. So what we'll do is when we finish this first challenge, we'll call that a day for this first look. But I like this. I think this is one of those games I could spend a lot of time in. It'd be quite good to stream it. Okay, so yeah, connect the bits that aren't actually going to put the power in. So that bit and that bit is the two we want. Cash flow is definitely going down. Okay, so here they come with a couple more. So I should hopefully finish that. And then that one should connect to power. Yay. Apart from that one bit that's missing. Lights aren't the only thing that needs power. Your new electric chair does too. Use the power cables to connect the execution facility to the power grid. The electric chair itself is a special type of electrical item. It requires its own dedicated power line. You need to connect it up directly with the mains cables. Okay, which we did that anyway. We've just got to wait for him to come and actually connect it. She's doing now. Oh, she's got a little torch on as well because it's night time. That's quite cool. There we go. We have power. We're almost done, I think. We should test the new execution room at least once before we try to use it, though. I'm just going to turn it on for a few seconds, make sure everything is okay. Well, that didn't work. Looks like we drew too much power and tripped the circuit breaker in the power station. The whole prison is dark. We're going to need more juice to be able to handle the power spike that electric chair generates. Okay. First we need to turn the power back on. This is a two-step process. Switch the power station back on by clicking on it and selecting switch on in the menu that appears. Then build 3 more capacitors so we have enough power capacity to handle electric chair. Okay. Once you've done that, test the electric chair again by clicking on it and selecting switch on in the menu. So utilities, power station, switch on. There we go. And capacitors. 3 more capacitors. And then wait for our little workers to come with capacitors. And that should give us enough power, then we can spike it. Yeah, I like this. This is definitely one of those games that I think I could spend a lot of time in. So imagine in missions like this, you've got plenty to do. Right, that's 1, that's 2. Got 1 more capacitor with you. And then when that's in, you can switch on. So I'm guessing we've got to wait for a delivery of the capacitor. Because we've probably only got 2 in stock. Unless he's coming from over here. Oh no, he's coming from over there. There he is. Here he comes. once that's done. Go. So now we come back over here and try out the electric chair. Switch on. Well done. I believe we are finished with this job. What happens now is out of our hands. We did a professional job, and that's important in our business. Try not to worry about what happens next. Can I help you? You have to turn yourself in. Whatever you've done, you cannot evade the consequences. You will never be able to live with yourself until you face up to your past. I want to go back. I want to forgive her. I want her to forgive me. God will forgive you no matter what you've done if you ask him to. But you must answer for your crimes in the eyes of the law. There is no other way. It is time, Edward. You have done the right thing, even though this world will not forgive you for it. You will be with God soon, and he will have the final judgment on you. Edward Romsey, you have been found guilty of 2 counts of murder in the 1st degree. The penalty is death. Do you have anything to say? Susan. I'm sorry. And there we go. But we won't go on to chapter 2. Okay. Yeah, we want to try and... So yeah, we're going to end it there with the fire raging in the background. I've actually got a couple of copies of Prison Architect to give away, and that will be happening in the live pub quiz that we'll be doing from the hotel the day of the Flight Sim show, 7th of October. Going to be at the Flight Sim show in Cosford, and that evening plan is to do a live stream from the bar of the hotel, where I've got a couple of copies of this and other games to give away in the form of a quiz. So do please add me on Twitch, twitch.tv/SteveChess_. Yeah, if you want this game, chance of winning a couple of copies of it in the quiz coming up on the 7th of October. I will be doing more of this for sure. It's definitely got stream quality about it. It's definitely got playability quality about it. So there, we will end it there. Unfortunately, having to put a man to death, but the law tried him. The law found him guilty. What a great game. Thanks to Astragon and Felix for giving me the copies to give away, and for this copy. Yeah, next time we'll carry on with the campaign. Until then, if you have been, thanks very much for watching.